Hi, everyone. My name is Amy Cramer, and I am a partner at Cramer Law Group. People ask me sometimes, Amy, what made you want to be an employment attorney? And I actually had a very powerful experience as a child in an area of employment law, and it really affected me. My father had a chronic illness, he had Crohn's disease. And before FMLA, he couldn't get enough time off of work to recover from surgeries. He was an architect, and as an architect, sometimes it's hard to get steady work. I remember him coming to the car. We were picking him up at the train, and he literally had a pink slip in his hand. So he was coming from a job that gave him benefits and insurance and normal hours, consistent pay, to having nothing. The impact that this job loss had on my family was very intense. I believe that it was because he was availing himself of so many of the insurance benefits, and it was costing the company too much money. Now, today, that's illegal, but then it was not. So when I started learning about employment law in law school, I was like, this is for me. This is a place where I can make a difference. I know how the tone in my household changed on a dime from that job loss. My home was really never quite the same again. My dad tried to do business on his own and was a very unsuccessful business person. So it was a really tough situation. I believe that when people get sick, they shouldn't have to sacrifice their work. There's so many talented people out there who suffer from a disability or a chronic illness that the workplace has to embrace that. And it's just a part of life. Speaking of a part of life, COVID has totally changed the way that we work. It's at home. It was always on computers. There was really no reason to travel all the way downtown or out to Schaumburg or wherever. Now we've got a new normal. And it's very interesting to watch how the boundaries are starting to change. So, what are some of the things that I like to do? So, my husband and I are Bulls season ticket holders and basketball freaks. We're really disappointed in this season, but we try to make it to probably 80% of the home games if we can, thanks to our wonderful parents, babysitters, etc. But we love the Bulls, even in the bad times. We've seen their potential. And then I also enjoy volunteering. So I am the PTO president at my son's school, which is very funny because I also went to elementary school there for a time. And he's actually in the same kindergarten classroom that I had. Very wild. So I enjoy helping the community. I love people. People fascinate me. And so I want to hear your story. I feel like I should have gotten a degree in psychology because part of my job is playing therapist and part is being an advocate. I love that because I get to hear the stories and then I get to do something about it. That's amazing to be able to take action. That's a privilege. I love my job. I am so in love with what I do because I think I've just always wanted to help people. I became a high school English teacher before I went to law school. Again, like wanting to really be of service and be involved in the community. And now I just get to do it in a different way.